What did this team show you this week?
Well, when I talked to them, I said, and don't take this the wrong way, I said the media reacts by the hour because that's their job. Their job is not to write about what they saw and what's coming up. So I said the fans are going to react to that day. I said, but there's no panic with us. We know. I said, you're not a whole lot different than last year's team in terms of where we were. Now, was the Providence game a bad loss? Yes. And did Providence have a bad loss against UConn being up? Yes. Did Creighton have a bad loss being up 16 at Villanova? Yes. It happens in basketball. But I said, we have no panic. I said, I am not unhappy with one person on this basketball team. You're great guys. You practice hard. You play hard. You made some really bad plays down the stretch defensively, and it cost us the game. So we learn and we move on. So I just was very calm with them and said, look, I'm not wavering one bit. I know who you are. I know what you're all about.
Rick, with Lefty, is there been something like that you've seen to where you're now? I mean, you played a little Providence, a little more Butler, obviously a lot more today.
Well, Ozai and him, we have play development every morning, and we have a series of drills where they get what they shoot in 5 different segments. And Ozai is always the leader, and Lefty's always second. It's always very close. But Lefty is more prone to wanting to shoot the quick shot than Ozai. Lefty gets it off. You know how they say quarterbacks get it off in a second half? Lefty gets it off quicker than anybody. So it may not even look like he's open, but that shot's being released because he keeps it up. So every time he shoots it, I feel it's going in. And he's also getting better driving the basketball to the basket as well.
So you see this as a player emerging that's going to be a...
Yeah, I think anytime you shoot the ball like that, he's a veteran. He played on a national team this summer. He knows how to play the game. Is he a little weak defensively? But he's getting better. He's trying. He rebounded the ball in the last 2 games, which is great. I think he had 4 or 5 tonight. So he's getting better and better. But I'm going to tell you something. When Dylan Mitchell's on the floor, without question, we play our best basketball because he gives us another guy who can push the pace. He gets us in a pace. And pace is very important to this basketball team because we scored 90 points and I believe you had 52 at halftime.
Rick, you said you didn't lose confidence in the team after the Providence game, but did you think they were capable of a turnaround or 2 games like this on the road so quickly?
100%. Now, did I think we were going to win in this fashion tonight? No, I didn't. But 100%. When you got great guys that work hard with a great attitude, never sulk, never complain, never come in and say, Coach, how come I didn't play? That's unusual. It's unusual in this day and age. You hear stories out there of players not wanting to play until they get a raise. I mean, bizarre stories you hear out there. Not these guys. So these guys are great. They give me everything I have. I never wavered one bit. Told them they're going to win. They're going to get on a winning streak. I said, if you can win on the road, that tells you who you are.
Rick, do you think that there's any cause and effect between the more minutes being played by the returning players and more success?
I don't. I know you're looking for that angle. I know you are because you've asked. But I don't. I think it's more Lefty has no fear of shooting with me as the coach. And guys, they wonder, is this a good shot? Is it not a good shot? Lefty says, because I'm yelling, kill it. Every time he touches the ball, I'm yelling, kill it, Lefty. And certainly Ruben has the confidence. But Dylan didn't play for me last year, and I just said he's the key to he's what's making us go. But having a bench and being able to come in with guys that played last year, yes, is an asset. Not quite the angle you're looking for, but it is a plus.
The 3-guard lineup that you used with Darling, Sellers, and Liotopoulous, what did you like about that combination?
Well, I told Dylan, I said, Dylan, if you're not going to have the confidence to shoot the ball with all the time I put in with you, then you can't play. So he's going out looking for a shot, which is awesome. But we wanted to go big tonight because Dylan Mitchell can guard anybody, but he got in foul trouble. But when we have 3 shooters on the court, that's pretty potent because Zuby's going to attract double teams, and Zuby's doing a terrific job of throwing the ball back out.
Rick, why didn't you, Darling why didn't you play Dylan the other night?
It wasn't because of the Providence game. It really wasn't. It was more because of rebounding. We had to switch a lot and go big, and we had to rebound the basketball. Nothing he did, not having. Everybody has a bad game, but I went big for rebounding, and I stayed big so we could switch.
Rick, it's tough to. This is a tough place to win, as you saw.
Yeah,
past
tell me the
couple
last
of
2 years,
How,
yeah.
how gratifying is it to leave with a win in this fashion after the way the past?
It's
couple
great.
of years?
My respect for coaches is off the charts. I think he's not only one of the great coaches in our game, but he's one of the great people in the game. You know, he's humble, he works hard. So many of these guys, young guys, I mean, I'm 73, but so many of these young guys think that they invented the game. Here's a guy that really, really knows the game. His offense is beautiful to watch. He makes great adjustments, but he's also a humble, great guy who you root for all the time. And I'm going to hate to see him go if he is going. I wish he could stay in the game 2 or 3 more years because the game needs people like him, humble, hardworking guys that flat out know the game. He's great. I think he's one. I got to know him just in the last year and a half, and he's one of my favorite coaches in the game.
Rick, what was the key to shutting down the three-point shooting? Because I think that Creighton might have made 6 out of 10 when they built their lead in the first, and maybe 4 out of 16 the rest of the way.
Yep, we went to our one defense, which is more of a switching defense. And what you have to do when you're in a switching defense is you have to make sure they don't reject the screen. So you got to force them to the screen so you can switch. With Dylan, we always, with Dylan Darling, we like to kick the wing out, the wing inside and kick Dylan out. We were unable to do it tonight because they go so fast out of that. But switching really helps against a three-point team. What was amazing to me was the rebounding in the first half. I don't think we gave up an offensive rebound, and they're a good offensive rebounding team.